Now that you've loaded my Best Workflow CS5 color settings or created your own, those of you who own one of the many versions of the Creative Suite can go ahead and load these color settings across all of the Creative Suite applications. However, you have to own the Creative Suite for this exercise to work. If you own Photoshop by itself, then this exercise is not applicable. You can go ahead and skip it and begin work on Chapter 1. And let me briefly explain what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and switch to this browser, and I'm looking at the Adobe website, and we can see that there's quite a few different variations of Creative Suite 5. There's Design Standard and Design Premium, there's Web Standard and Web Premium, there's the production versions, and there's the Master Collection. So you have to own one of those many versions of the Creative Suite for this movie to work. Again, if you own Photoshop by itself, then you're going to end up getting an error message, in which case this exercise is not necessary for you. All right, so I'm going to switch back to Photoshop here, and then I'll go up to the upper left corner of the interface, and you'll see this orange bridge icon. I want you to go ahead and click on Launch Bridge in order to switch to the bridge. Now, if it wasn't already running, as it was for me, it might take a few moments to launch. Then, once you see the bridge application, which allows you to preview images and other assets, I happen to have the bridge trained on the contents of the 00 setup folder, but that doesn't matter for purposes of this exercise. Next, what you'll do is you'll go to the Edit menu and choose the Creative Suite Color Settings command. Now, no matter what, you'll be able to see this command. That's what's so misleading about this feature. However, there's a chance that the command won't work. So if you choose Creative Suite Color Settings and you get an error message, that means either you only own Photoshop, so you purchased Photoshop independently, or for some reason the bridge thinks you only own Photoshop. It doesn't think you own the entire Creative Suite, which may require that you reinstall the software. And I hate to be bearer of bad news, but that's the way it works. The good news is, most of you should have no problem. So if you own one of those versions of the Creative Suite, you should be able to choose this command and then bring up this Suite Color Settings dialog box. Now, by default, you'll see North American General Purpose 2 selected. At least that's what you see here in the States. Hopefully, you'll see my new Best Workflow CS5 option available to you. Go ahead and click on it in order to select it. If you don't see that option, then turn on this checkbox called Show Expanded List of Color Settings File. Go ahead and turn that on, and you will see an expanded list of options available to you. Somewhere in that list, you should see Best Workflow CS5. Once you see it, click on it to make it active, and then click on the Apply button, and that's all there is to it. Now you synchronize your color settings across Photoshop, Illustrator, and all the other Creative Suite applications. All right, that's all there is to it. Now you and I are on the same page, and you can begin work on Chapter 1.